Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the new Hot Toy 1/6 scale figure for Shang-Chi from the Legend of Ten Ring. Now I didn't know that I would be getting these figures in my collection in the first place, and mainly because of one joint problem on the arm. And that is kind of exposing the joints, and then because of that photo that I saw on the Hot Toy website, and then I thought I'm gonna skip that one. But then again, I watched the movie and for about 3 times, and I started to fall in love with it. And I fall in love with the characters, and then the story is great. The action scenes are amazing, and especially when they get to that forest and then all the mystical creatures, and just the scene is just breathtaking. It's just amazing. So, and the acting is also great from the Tony, and he's a legend from Hong Kong. I think I might get Father as well and pair them up. The only problem that I have is the display space. That's the only issue. So anyway, so I start with Shang-Chi's, and so I decided that I'm gonna get this guy from the toy buying agent. So I paid for £140, only £5 more, okay, compared to my Vision. I'm getting a lot more accessories. So Hot Toy is so generous with these figures. I don't know why, right? But Vision, all I get is 2 pair of hands, right, and some kind of cheap plastic cardboard. So what the hell is that? And then some people on the social media saying to me, mate, did you not see that when you buy it? Did you not see any like a photo before you buy it? I said, yes, I saw that briefly, but I thought that I'll be paying at the reasonable cheap price, but actually it's not. And then I thought that there would be more accessory and stuff would be nice, but the whole big box and all you get is just one figure, plastic board, and couple of hand. That's it. No effects, no LED light up on the gemstone. I mean, they did it for Cable for just one tiny eye. Why don't they do that for Vision as well? I just don't understand. I'm paying the good money, and this is all I get. Now, luckily, I get it for discounted on the Comic and Cocktail for that figures. If I have to get it for full price, definitely not worth it. Seriously, it really is not worth it. Compared with Shang-Chi here, that it's just so many accessories, unbelievable. I mean, I can show you all the stuff now, right? So let's start with the hand. So he got a pair of fists as usual. So you can see the pair of fists here, and then you also have this hand where you can hold that this chopstick. I call it chopstick. And also the being a martial art guy, so he had loads of different kind of gesture for hand combination. So you have the gripping hand, which could be like a monkey style or tiger claw or whatever you want to call that. And then you got a couple other open hand as well. So quite a lot of gesture that you can do, and I can see all the lines and stuff as well on the hand. So it is quite detailed. I can see all the veins and looks quite natural as well. So I have to be honest, it's quite amazing the way they do it, right? And also you got this swap out hand. This is the one that I was worried about. This is the problem that I was having. So basically you have to pull this thing from the bicep, and then you guys will plug it back in, I guess. And because of that, and this joint is kind of exposed, and that is a problem that I have. Now, believe it or not, and I didn't notice this before, the other day my son was playing with a UV torchlight around in the night time. He thought it's kind of cool, and he accidentally lit up on this one, and it's actually glow yellow color, which is very nice. I didn't know that before. And also the Scarlet Witch, the book, and the Darkhold book is also UV light reflected as well. Every single page lit up like a white color, which is amazing. So that is good to know, right? So this is UV light reflected, and also come with a lot of rings. You got 10 rings, the movie says, but in here you got so many rings. So you got all the individual ring, and these rings goes with these energy effects that you see here, right? So they are basically fishing, just put it in and then just stay there basically. I'm not sure how long it will last, but eventually it will drop, when the fishing is gone. So, but hopefully not. And also you got a pair of this shooting ring hand, which is really beautiful. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, you got both of them. You can actually pull this out, plug it in, and then you can have this one on both sides, like Iron Man's kind of shooting laser hand style. You can have that as well. And speaking of chopstick a minute ago, so this is the chopstick that you get, and you get normal nicely painted metallic effects and also translucent part as well from the dragon scale. Now I don't understand why they have to provide two of them. I mean, they could have provide just one stick with the swappable end, and that'll be also fine, but they provide both of them. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, they want to give us more, by all means go for it. But they were so generous with this figure, but they are not with the Scarlet Witch, so, or the Vision. I don't know why. The Scarlet Witch, for example, that tiara on the head is very fragile, very thin plastic, and it can break or it can get lost. And they could provide another spare one, but they didn't. And some people say that they're swapping out the hair is a gimmick. I sort of agree with that. They could have done a 2 head sculpt, but that would cost more for them, so I understand why they did it that way. But anyway, and they were so stingy with those figures, but not much with the Shang-Chi, which is very nice. And also, not finished yet, you also have only one of this for Shang-Chi. That is amazing, which is nicely attachable with his father blue energy part as well, which is very nice, and it's very long as well. You can see the height is almost as Shang-Chi itself. So if I have to put a stick there, and that is quite a long energy effects actually, so you need to have a very big space for your display cabinet. And finally, you have this piece that for the other hand as well. So this is what I was talking about. You just have to put that rings on that, just basically, and you can easily drop if you shake it or something like that, but at the moment I can't stay there, luckily. So yeah, by the way, this is quite heavy piece, by the way, so I'm not sure it's a good idea to keep it like this in my display cabinet. It will eventually have problem with the joints and stuff, I don't know, but it is quite a heavy piece. So you can have the hand to go slot in there, or you can put a lot of space here, so you can put your feet in there when you are doing a kicking pose or whatever you want as well. So it is quite possible, and I think you can combine with other figure as well if you can have a slot that you can actually fit in. Now there is a problem. One problem that I'm gonna say is that this hand, that slot in there, is a bit tight, as you can see here. Because of that, all this piece on the area, I think they're gonna get peeled off or get scratched. I already have one issues already there when I put this piece, so you gotta be very, very careful. If you're not careful, and I think you're gonna have a problem. So you see, this is very tight already. If I have to push it further, then I think it will gonna break some of the corner around here. So that is my worry. Anyway, so that's that. Right, let's take a pause on this one and show you the actual figure itself. I'm sorry that I took a little bit of time talking about a lot of these accessories. And she has this amazing head sculpt. The head sculpt is incredible, just like the actual actor Simu Liu. So it is really good. I mean, I can see all the likeness of him in every corner, and unfortunately there's no UV light on the eyes or anything like that, which is fine. I'm not fussing about it. Also, you got this necklace from his mom. That is very nice as well. You can see clear, translucent, kind of emerald, kind of gemstone on it, which is very nice. And also, as I said, you have all these energy pieces that go around. Articulation here is no problem, by the way. It is really, really great. So you can pose all you want, shouldn't have any problem. And also, you got all the cloth material down here, so you shouldn't have to worry about damaging your cloth or materials or anything like that. So it should be totally fine. You can go crazy all you want. And also the hands is also like I said before, so you have these joints, double joint by the way, so you can actually pose all you want as well without worrying to damage all these clothes as well, which is good. So I'm not gonna do the articulation here, but you can actually see that it is gonna work. And also you got the neck, also have double ball joint, and then you can have a little waist, can turn a little bit, and the legs can go up, down, sideways. You can have all the joints here. You can split up boot design as well, so you can actually keep him flat on the ground. But there is no toe articulation, unfortunately, but I don't really care about it anyway. And then basically that's pretty much it really. In terms of material on the clock, it's also very nice. I have to say this is very, you know, light reflected, so at night when you have it on a display cabinet, it does actually stands out. And also my only worry, that like I said before, is this energy piece. So I may have to take this out at some point and replace with this at the end. But at the moment I just leave it there for now. The main problem that I have here, you see, if I show you a little bit, zoom up, you can see that it's already chipped off the corner. You see that? So that's when I actually put this figure in here. So that is the thing. And also it's a little bit loosey-goosey going on as well once you put it in. So that is another issue. Apart from that piece, if you don't use it, I think everything else is gonna be great. Right, so one thing I have to do the trick on this covering all this joint is you have to pull the sleeve as much as possible, and then try not to show too much on the side or the back. If you show it to the front on a certain angle, I think that should be fine. So there we are with my review on the Shang-Chi, and definitely happy with this figure, and very nice and very generous from the Hot Toy in terms of accessory. Articulation is the best I have seen. Head sculpt looks amazing. Everything about this figure is just awesome. It's definitely worth the money. I definitely recommend it. So yeah, so check it out on a toy buying agent. I think they're still selling for 1,400 Hong Kong dollar with the coupon code, and you can get it for free shipping as well, by the way. So there we are. Alright, so stay tuned, and I'm gonna have the Thor, my first Thor from the Love and Thunder. I know the movie is not that exciting, but the movie is not the thing. I really want that Thor figure. My first Thor figures ever. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna have that one on my channel for review. I just got it from Toy Buying Agent, so waiting for the delivery. Yay! So right, so thanks for tuning in. I think I'm gonna show the Thor figure first, and then I will show the Shang-Chi figure later, because you have seen these figures from other places already. So Thor you probably haven't, so I'm gonna show Thor first. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Cheers!